He burned his army's own ships, leaving them with no escape plan. This forced his soldiers to fight with everything they had, resulting in a miraculous victory against all the odds. It just shows there's a big difference between wanting to succeed and needing to. Being comfortable is just as harmful as having an escape plan. During a chat with Andrew Tate, he referred to this as one of the Matrix tools. Unscripted also presents this idea. The author argues that society aims to transform us into model citizens, which stands for mediocre, obedient, dependent, entertained, and lifeless. Avoiding this fate depends on how well you can manage stress. The Essence of Success gives us a helpful perspective on this. The book mentions that all the water that forms a fog that's 100 feet deep and 7 city blocks wide can fit into a small glass. Whenever I feel stressed, I like to imagine drinking this water and using it as fuel. Now you can develop great habits. Stress can also come from factors outside our control. For this reason, I've made a conscious effort throughout my life to only focus on things that I can directly impact. Atomic Habits reveals that many people fixate on the end goal, which they have no control over, rather than a process of achieving it, which is completely in their hands. I found the author's habit stacking technique to be particularly helpful for forming new habits. It involves pairing a new habit with an existing one so both are completed at the same time. However, most people just keep putting things off and never form good habits. I know far too many people just go through the motions without any direction, and before they know it, time has run out. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People stresses the importance of always knowing where you are going and thinking about how you want to be remembered. I know this provides me with extra motivation, but this is only one part of the equation. The week year suggests treating a year as weeks to create a sense of urgency. This really hit home for me, as I know I work best under pressure. Although short-term pain is often necessary for long-term gain, it can be difficult to remember this when faced with challenges. The art of getting things done emphasizes the importance of not relying on your brain to remember all your tasks. Instead, capture them on a phone or a notepad. This way you can organize your task without getting them confused, and you can also be selective with how you spend your time. Essentialism reminds us that for every task we say yes to, we have to say no to many others. Therefore, it's important to value yes and not be afraid to say no. After adopting these habits, you should start building high-value skills. I've previously said that I don't like the advice, follow your passion. However, so good they can't ignore you takes it one step further. The author interviewed many people who loved their jobs. He found that most of them didn't initially have a passion for their work. Rather, as they improved, their love for their work grew. So what skills should you start building if you